Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video, and the rumours of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. I've mentioned this before, it's summertime in Scotland, kids are off school, I don't get much time to record during the month of July and August, so video output tends to be lower, you can go back and see, but a lot's happened in the last couple of weeks. Britain is in tatters with rioting, we've got Mr Beast being an absolute fraud, and once again Coffeezilla is at the threat of being sued by the scammer that is Logan Paul. I really wish I made topical videos because I have a lot to say on those topics, but that's not what you guys are here for. You guys are here for Street Fighter Duel content, and for that we will proceed. And we have had some new things dropping in the game. First of all, let's take a look at this. This is basically the same as we had for the 1 year anniversary. It is the pre-login. So if they do this the same as the last time, it's going to be in a month, which is kind of late, I think, going timing wise. It should be towards the end of this month, so unless there's an overlap, I'm not sure. But this is like your anniversary warm-up. So Cammy is not an anniversary unit, okay? She is the prelude to the anniversary. So you are going to get yourself, what is it, 10, 20, 30, 40 tickets for divinations, 40 for special summons, 40 for factional summons, and 40 for arcade. So, good little bunch of stuff and things to warm up towards the anniversary. Are we going to use any of them just now? I don't know, because with this whole Street Fighter 6 thing, I am very hesitant about doing any summons. Now, Cammy does look good, right? Don't get me wrong, Cammy does look good. But I'm saying right now, I don't know if I'm going to summon for her. I'm going to probably do some summons. Maybe, possibly, for the sake of a video. But I probably shouldn't. I mean, I've got 440 tickets right now. We'll get 40 from that login, so that would put me at 480 plus whatever from the event, so potentially about 600 tickets or something by the time this event's done. Could I afford to drop 200? I probably could. Is it worth dropping 200? It depends. I mean, I could drop 200 and I could get everything. I could max it out. I don't know. I've never had that kind of luck. I've had a lot of good luck on special summons. So maybe. I mean, the thing is, if you buy the grant, you've got her at S rank with the free copies. So that's you needing what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 copies it is to get her to Triple S. I mean, if you were to drop 200 tickets, you'd need to get pretty damn lucky to get 10 copies, right? Let's just say that. But am I thinking about it? Yeah, I am. So anyway, while there's not been a lot to talk about in Street Fighter Duel, I have actually, believe it or not, I've just not uploaded it. I've kept my promise. I did get the full box of those Street Fighter Duel figures. I've unboxed it, it's recorded, I won't spoil anything. I've just not uploaded it yet. I'll find a space at some point to upload that video, but I have kept my promise. I've done it. You'll see the video very soon. I've also been hard at work with this new hobby of mine, which is the 3D print. I'm not going to show this off yet because it's not finished, but this guy is starting to take shape. He still needs a bit of work, like, still a bit of work. I'm not quite happy with his skin tone, but we're getting there, Problem is, there's a lot of things missing from this print, so I've had to do things like use modelling clay and resin and stuff to put in things like his plaster on his arm, the little badges he's got down here. I've not coloured them yet, but I've like raised them so that we can have actual badges, and the writing he's got on his chest and the design that he gets on his trousers. What's going on here? The design he gets on his trousers, I'm going to have to do that absolutely freehand. So that in itself becomes a little bit of an issue, because I am not artistically minded, so I'm going to have to do that stuff freehand, and once he's finished I'll show you guys how he looks. But yeah, Trendy Ryu is starting to take shape, so that's what I've been doing, that and some other stuff. I'll show you the other stuff actually. Maybe you're impressed at this type of thing. I don't know, right? I don't know, but I'll show you anyway, right? So, anyway, the other two I've done 3, right? Reuse the third one. I was practicing some painting skills and stuff like that, trying to get better. I bought an airbrush, not used it yet, I'm getting there. But the very first one I did, for those of you that are interested, is this, which is obviously Deadpool. You can see. He's not finished either. I've not like done his swords, and I've not put a colour on the sword things at the back, but for those of you that like Deadpool, that's Deadpool. Actually, I lied, I've done 4. I've got this little thing, I'm messing about with this, I don't know what to do with it yet, and it's like a stone carving of Jotaro. I don't know if you can see it. Like, it's meant to be marble, but I can't find a colour yet that brings out all the details and stuff. So we're going to be working on that. And I'm quite impressed with this one, right? I've got to say that I've done it myself, so obviously saying I'm impressed by it is a little bit of a blowing smoke up my own arse kind of thing. But we've got this guy. He's pretty big actually, right? For scale, this is like the size of a can of Monster. So you can see he's pretty big, right? He is pretty big. And we've got, if I can keep him in the frame, we've got him done. Nice and perched. Now he's nearly finished. The only thing I need to do is like add in some shadow in here and some shadowing in here. But we've got a nice big chonky boy Spider-Man. And funnily enough, for those of you that didn't know, I like Spider-Man. A sneak peek of one of the next ones that I'm working on. I'll just show you the head, right? Because I've still got to like sand it down and like prep it and put resin on it. Because what I've been doing is I've got an FDM printer, so I cover them in resin to give them a bit of shine and a bit more strength, right? But you might be able to tell from the head what I'm doing next, which is this. And he's got a friend, which is this. So these two guys, they go in a little diorama. So it's Goku, Kid Goku and Krillin. So I'll show you that one when it's done as well. At this point I may as well turn myself into a 3D printing channel, because that's what I've been doing with all my time. Painting, sanding, prepping. It's fun though, it's fun, right? So anyway, that is your first guide done and in the bag. And Cammy does look good, she does. Just pretty torn, whether it's summon or not, because of the Street Fighter thing coming up, Street Fighter 6. You can change your tickets, which you should be able to do. They seem to have now established that's what we can do. I think it's maybe a better idea not to summon, because it's going to be soon. We'll see though. Anyway, catch you in the next one. Peace.